Sergey from Santa Rosa, California. While there is no duration in awareness, is there succession? Granted that awareness is viewing a multitude of movies within itself simultaneously and timelessly, does awareness have access to the content of a movie once it has ended? When body-mind dissolves in death so that awareness is no longer viewing itself as the content of this particular body-mind, is it able to review or replay it? Can Mary have the same Jane dream repeatedly if she likes it? Or is she always already viewing the Jane dream?
I think I'm not going to respond to the Mary-Jane analogy because we haven't used it here this week, and there will be some people on the live stream that are not familiar with it. Mary and Jane stopped attending my retreats about a year ago, so we don't hear very much about them anymore. However, Sergey, to go to your question about what happens to awareness when we die, take the image of a night watchman's screen. So there is a night watchman whose job it is to watch over a construction site at night when everyone has gone home. So he sits in his cubicle on the building site, and he has a screen, and the screen is linked to numerous CCTVs around the construction site, and each CCTV is represented by an image on his screen. So he's watching a single screen, and on that screen that there are, let's say 6 by 5, there are 30 little rectangular images, each image brought to it from its respective camera. So there are 30 images. In each image, something entirely different is taking place. So the screen, the aware, is the aware screen of consciousness. Now, in the analogy, the screen is being watched by the night watchman on the construction site. But imagine now that this screen has the ability to watch each of the 30 squares on this screen, and each of these 30 squares represents a single mind. So this would be 30 minds all appearing on and known by the same aware screen of consciousness, except the aware screen of consciousness doesn't have just 30 minds appearing on it. It has how many is it? 8 billion minds and 8 trillion minds if we include all the animals. And so there are innumerable minds all appearing on the same aware or knowing screen. And whether each mind is in the waking state or the dream state or deeply asleep or going through the death process or going through whatever a mind goes through after the death process, all of this will be registering on the self-aware screen of awareness. So whatever any mind experiences, whether in the waking state, the dream state, deep sleep, after death, it is being registered on and by the screen of awareness. So some of the squares on the screen will be blank, some of them will be full of activity, and in each square something slightly different will be going on, but they will all be known by and made of the same infinite, indivisible screen of awareness. And just because the person that appears in one image cannot see what is, in other words, the camera that relays what is going on one corner of the construction site cannot see what is going on in the other corner of the construction site, doesn't prove or even imply that these two images are known by a different awareness. Just because two minds, just because I cannot know what you are thinking, and because you cannot know what I am thinking, doesn't mean that our thoughts are not known by and made of the same infinite, indivisible consciousness.